Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Lanaya aka Lee Couture here, and welcome to my first video. I am so excited to show you guys this journey that I've been on with God, my relationship with Him, the new level that I am in the middle of the journey. And so I'm very excited to share this with you guys. I'm excited to share the type of conversations that I've been having with God, what He's been teaching me, what He's been showing me, how He's healed me, how He's led me into freedom. Literally, God has been moving in me, not in the physical way, but in the spiritual. 2 months ago, I was literally in bondage in an abusive relationship. And God freed me back in September, and it's November 2nd, and I can't do nothing but thank Him, and I'm so grateful of my relationship with Him. And He's literally my best friend. I look at God as like more in our relationship as more as my father, daughter, and that's who He is. He is my father. And so I am so grateful to even film this journey. God is my co-creator and my manager. So He's flowing through me, flowing through as I speak, flowing through my creativity that He gave me, flowing through the filming of this. God is in the middle of this. And so I just want to acknowledge Him and let you guys know that this YouTube channel isn't just me. It's me and God. And I can't wait to show you guys what me and God have been up to. And I hope that this video does something for you, frees you, draw you closer to Him in any way. Because God is everything, and His heart is so good. And I want all my brothers and sisters out there to have a relationship with Him and experience what I've been experiencing with Him. So come on this journey with me. And I can't wait to show you guys.
For so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
Hi guys. So I just wanted to come on here because I felt the need to pick up the camera and say what God has like been teaching me and showing me. I don't remember the last time I even picked up this camera, but because I've just been fasting and praying and in my Bible and studying my Bible and studying what God is like doing in me and showing me and teaching me. So this week I'm learning to rest. I spent like the past like 5-6 years striving, controlling, and the relationship that I was in that wasn't from God was like distorting God and distorting His way of love. It was like distorting everything. So this week is like another element of God just renewing me, moving through me, and reframing my mind and reframing my heart and reframing me into truth and breaking off the lies that was told to me, and even breaking up habits and patterns within those lies and those habits and patterns I developed on my own because I was around the wrong people, I was around the wrong community. And yeah, so I'm just learning. God is revealing things to me. So one thing that I'm learning is I don't have to earn God's love. And that's for anybody that needs to hear that. You don't have to earn His love. You don't have to get it right for Him to move. You don't have to earn His blessing. Like God, your responsibility as God's child is to just rest, to trust Him, to have faith in Him, and to be obedient when he tells you to do something and be obedient to his word. Like, you know, God gives instructions in his word on how to live and what to stay away from. And so even being obedient in that way, that is your responsibility. Your responsibility is that. And like when God revealed to me that that's my only thing that I need to worry about and do as his child, as his daughter, that lifted like a whole burden off of me. Like I felt lighter because I spent the past 5-6 years pouring into myself because nobody else was pouring into me and being human dependent and not being dependent on God. I was meant to depend on God, not people. And my life stability is not in people. It's not in myself. It's not in the world. It's not in money. It's not in things. But security is in the presence of God. And that is what I'm learning. And it just like feels so good. It's just so freeing to learn these things after like 5-6 years of the same pattern. And then I'm learning to be patient in this season. Learning to be patient with this process, the waiting, the separation, and even the trials and tests that's coming along with it. But it's testing my endurance, and I'm seeing the new that God is doing me each time I don't go back into old ways and old patterns when things come up. Yeah, and God is just, he's doing a new thing in me. He's moving me. He's even teaching me how to be a covenant keeper. And he's just teaching me and doing all the things in me, and I'm just so happy to receive it. It is like really refreshing and freeing to know that I can just rest. I don't have to control my outcome. My responsibility is not to control and determine my circumstances in my life. My life is God's, and it is his plan, it's his will, his way, not my own. So I don't got to worry about that. And even I'm learning to surrender my daughter. Like my only responsibility as a mom, and this is for anybody watching this, your only responsibility as a mom is to love your children, nurture them, care for them, support them, and lead them to God. And be obedient to God in the way that you are raising them in a godly environment. That you're raising them with the house of love, peace, God's presence, freedom. That is your responsibility. And I'm learning that I don't control her life. That's not my responsibility. I'm not in control of her life, but she is God's, and God controls her life. And God will guide me as a mom on what to do and how to raise her, but it's not I'm not controlling it. So I don't have to worry about how I'm going to take care of her. God is going to take care of her. Provision will come, and he will provide. He will even use me as a vessel to provide for her, but he is the source. It's not me, it's him. That's what I'm learning. Like, it's just learning all the things, learning new things, being made new, being refreshed. It's amazing. And I just wanted to come on here, let this be a part of my journey, to share with y'all my journey, what I'm learning, so that y'all can see this as well and learn as well the things that I'm learning. So that's for somebody who needs that, some encouragement that God loves you. Your life is in his hands. You don't have to worry about your life. You don't have to earn his love. All you got to do is rest in it. Trust that God loves you. Trust that God will bring his promises to pass in his perfect timing. You don't have to chase. You don't have to force. You don't have to strive for anything that God has for you. You don't got to do that. Like the joy, I don't have to push and fight for joy. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to, in this new season, in the life that God has actually ordained for me to be in, I don't have to push, fight, argue, fuss, none of that anymore. I don't have to do it anymore. I am free. So that's for anybody watching this video. So I hope you take heed to it and remember who you are in Christ, and remember that you are loved, chosen, forgiven, and set apart. Hi guys. I don't even remember the last time I even picked up this camera. It's definitely been a while. Last time I recorded myself, I had braids in my hair. Now I got my natural hair out, but we're in a whole different space from then. We're in a whole different space from then. Like, even with our relationship with God has like really grew, become closer from that moment till now. And I'm currently like actually getting ready to move. Like, I'm currently like getting ready to move this upcoming week. Today is October 25th, 2025, and God already did tell me, like, hey, at the end of the month I'm about to move you. But here's what I wanted to point out. Most people get excited about the fact that, oh, I'm moving to a new location and God's about to do this and that. But here's what God has been teaching me. That this move is not just a new location. This move is a new space and environment for my relationship with Him to thrive. That's what it's, because He cares about our relationship. He cares about my relationship with Him. And so He cares so much that He's moving me into a new space that that where our relationship can thrive, where I'm in this new rhythm with Him, like, you know. And so He's also taught me and revealed to me how not to just enjoy His hand, not just enjoy the things that He's doing for me, but enjoy His heart. And so I've really like learned to like really love and just enjoy God for who He is, because He loves me for who I am in Him. And so He wants me to love Him for who He is. And that's even like in you guys' relationships and friendships. Love the people that are around you for who they are in God, not for what they do for you, what they can do for you. And so that's what God has been teaching me. He's even showed me that when He does pour into my life physically, that's His love for me, and His heart overflowing on the outside is Him saying, like, physically, His physical affection, like, hey, I love you. But it's not for you to get comfortable and caught in. When He does bless you with physical things, stay anchored in who He is. Don't just worry and think about the things that God is giving you, but remember who He is. Thank Him for who He is, and not just the things that He's done and given to you. And so that's what I'm learning. And I'm excited about the move because I'm excited to be in a brand new space with God. Like, that's the most exciting. Like, yes, I'm moving to a new space, but I'm like really excited. And when I think about the fact that God is with me and that we're going together, I get happy. I get excited because I've never experienced a relationship like this before. And I did not know that it would come from and through God. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys right now. So that's currently where I'm at in my relationship with God, where I'm at physically. God is removing me from this old season, this old wilderness that can no longer contain my destiny, my relationship with God. And something I want to point out and tell you guys, this is what God told me and showed me. Your destiny is not a job, a career, a relationship. Your destiny is your relationship with God. Those other things are overflow from His goodness. Your career and your, things like that, those are assignments, but that's not your destiny. Your destiny is your relationship with God. And so that's what I'm learning. My current environment cannot contain my relationship with God. So because it's so filled with like the old pain, the old trauma, the old fears. And so now that God has like done things within me and around me and in my relationship with Him, now He's moving that purity into a new space where the purity can thrive even more. And so that's what I want to point out to you guys and share. So just remember that your destiny is your relationship with God. He wants to go through life with you. Now, He doesn't just want to do things for you. He wants to be with you. And so that's something that I want you guys to remember. And I feel like even now he just led me to, because I was scrolling through my stuff, just looking at what I wanted to like put in this video and what I wanted to film. And I just picked up the camera and I just started speaking. So that was him. This is him flowing through me right now.
Love like a mountain that cannot be moved. Just as an eagle, I found freedom in you, a peace which brings me through, deserving of worship in spirit and truth. The light of life shines through. Our greatest gift was you. But Father, your love never ceases, even in the midst of my darkest day. Love, it flows like a river and never ever seems to run dry. So if all the breath in my lungs.
Hi guys. So I want to invite you guys into something that God revealed to me, a conversation that me and God has been having. And right now I want to have a conversation with you guys, with God, because he really did something big spiritually through me and in me. And so the last clip that you guys seen me, I was actually in a spiritual battle and I didn't know. So if you see, so I want to tell you guys about it. And if you see me reading from my phone, it's because I documented everything. But the real move that God made, that's what I'm going to tell you guys about. The real move that he actually made. And so when God said, I'm going to move you by the end of the month, he wasn't saying physically. So I thought God was saying that he was going to lead me into the new city that he is leading me to, which he is. But before he changes my address, before he leads me into this new city, before I go there, he was moving me spiritually into a new space, a new level. And so the enemy tried to attack this by getting my focus to be on that physical move and on the other promises that God has for me. But God already went ahead of the enemy. He was already preparing me the night before and then the day before that. So I was in a spiritual battle. The attack happened on Friday, October 31st. But on Thursday, God had really brought closure to something in my past, that this relationship that I was in for 6 years with my child's father. And it was bondage and it was abusive in all the ways, spiritually, mentally, physically. And so he freed me back in September. And so I'm like, God, you are really moving. Because 2 months ago, I was in bondage. I was in an abusive relationship. And I'm like, God, 2 months ago. And now it's November and I'm here. So I want to tell you guys that before God moves you physically, he's going to move you spiritually, because he wants to make sure that your foundation is on him. And he loves you too much to let his blessings and his promises in the physical to crush you and replace him. And so, because you know how sometimes we get caught in the physical in the world and we start to idolize those things. And so when God revealed that to me, I'm like, God, you love me too much to allow what you have for me to crush me, to allow the blessings and the promises to go into idolizing. And so, and when the big thing that God was doing was spiritual, and when God revealed that to me, I'm like, God, I'm happy that it was your heart and not your hand, because I enjoy God. I enjoy my relationship with him, his heart, you know, his love, our intimacy, our conversations, our laughters, because he's really my father. And I'm like, God, I really feel the father-daughter relationship. I'm like, and I really rest in, sit in the fact that I'm his daughter. And that is my identity. My identity is not anything else but that. I am his daughter, and he is my father. And I really just, this big spiritual move that God did really just created a deep peace in me and a deep security that I am God's child, and that nothing can tear us apart. That attack that the enemy thought was gonna destroy me, get me to turn against my father, get me to doubt him, actually brought me closer to him. It actually did. Like, I was like, God, we are unbreakable. Our love, my love for God and his love for me is stronger than any attack that the enemy has. And so I realized that I'm really in covenant with God. God makes a covenant with his people, and it's everlasting. And so I'm in a covenant. And even in that attack, even in that moment, God was teaching me how, he said, this is what God told me. He said, you can stay in a covenant when everything looks good, when everything feels good, when everything is going smooth around you. But what the covenant really is you staying in it when attacks come, staying in it when your emotions rise up, staying in it when everything around you look like it's going into chaos and a mess and everything is just falling apart. That is when your covenant with God really will be tested. Then but he was training my endurance. And so something I want to say, I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. So I want to be vulnerable here. When I was going through this spiritual battle, I was literally crying to God. I was crying to him. I was like, God, I just want to stick this through with you to the end because I love you. Please just give me strength to endure whatever it is that you're doing. Whatever big thing that you're doing, just give me strength to endure it. And I kept coming back to him. I wasn't like, even though it was like so much around me, so much going on. So I want to point this here. So I had left home. I had packed my things because I thought the move was physical. I packed my things. I left at 6:35 in the morning, and I didn't get home until 11 p.m. But I feel like God stripped me from comfort so that I recognize that he is my comfort and my security. I already knew that in my heart, but it really it manifested into the natural during that spiritual attack. God was my comfort. I kept coming to him like, God, I need you. God, please. And he was directing me step by step. Go here, go there. And I didn't even know what I was doing there, why I was there. I was in this area, not too far from home, for 13 hours. And I didn't know anything. I didn't know where I was going, why I was there. I just kept clinging to my father. My emotions were rising, and I just kept saying, God, I give you my emotions. I give you my feelings. Help me with them. Crying. And he was even telling me, comforting me, that he's right there. And even in the moments where he was silent, God taught me that and led me to this, that even when he's silent, don't fear his silence. You're still safe when he's quiet. He still loves you when he's quiet. He's still there when he's quiet. And so even that spiritual attack, I still have moments of joy. God told me to go eat, and I was to go eat out with my daughter. And so I still have moments of joy. I still have moments of peace. And every time the emotions was coming, every time the timing, God is this, is that, I kept clinging to him because the enemy was trying to break me. He was trying to get me to give up. He was trying to get me to look at the physical. He was trying to get me to look at the promises that God was. He was just attacking and trying to twist everything. And so God was upgrading me in the spirit. He shifted me into a new level of confidence, calling, and authority. He moved me out of an old mindset and into my next season before he even moved my address. While I was expecting a moving truck, God was moving my heart. The battle wasn't proof that I had missed God, but it was proof that the move was happening. I'm not waiting to move to a new city to walk into my purpose. My ministry begins now, and when God does move me physically, it will be evidence of what he already did spiritually. So if you're watching this and God has promised you to move, don't look for physical signs. Look for what he's doing inside of you. Because sometimes the real move is what the enemy can't stop, and that's the spiritual. So this is me in the middle of my story, obeying God step by step. And when I obey God because I love him and I trust his heart behind his instructions, he is trustworthy. Don't obey God because you're afraid. Don't obey God out of fear. Because when you obey God out of fear, it leads to disobedience and rebellion, hesitation and doubt, and even opens a door for the enemy. Because the Israelites, and God led me to Isaiah, the Israelites disobeyed God because they obeyed him out of fear. So obey God because you love him and you trust the heart behind what he tells you to do. And so I'm praying that you follow him in the in-between. And I pray that this video finds you, leads you to freedom, leads you closer to him. God has led me here. He's speaking through me right now. So for anybody who's watching it, I love you. God loves you. If God can do it for me, he can do it for you too. I'll see you in my next one.
So if all the breath in